Hey, collective. I wasn't expecting to be here like this. A friend of mine sent me a song on Facebook. Cause I made a post about water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I love the intensity that water signs carry and water signs hold because the passion comes from how deeply we feel, right? Fuck. But I say, I'm going to do this video. I was like, just heal it, feel it, get through it. Like normally I would be like, let me feel this. And then when I feel like I'm ready, I record, right? But I was like, nah, I've been fighting too hard. You know what I'm saying? Off this camera to be in front of this camera. I've been fighting way too hard off camera to not be on this camera. I've been fighting too hard for this. So I'm going to do this read however I feel, however emotional I feel. If it gets to be too much, then I'll step away just because I want to be able to heal. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to feel it and just be like, girl, I don't give a, and I was about to be like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think, but it's not to say I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I just don't care about how it's perceived because I know how natural it is and how genuine it is to me. You know what I'm saying? You see how when I switch the words, it don't feel like, you don't get, well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's not offensive that way. Okay. Woo! These 3 words by Stevie Wonder. It's funny, I was doing a personal reading for somebody today for a member of my soul tribe. I won't call her nobody. Somebody. She's a member of my soul tribe. So anyways, I was doing a reading for her today and I made a reference to Stevie Wonder. Was I talking to my friend yesterday? Anyway, I've been talking to my soul tribe. I've been talking to my soul tribe lately and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Having Virgo, a Leo, 2 Leos and a Gemini in my soul family. Me as a Scorpio. I get along with them all very well, so it's very interesting. Connect with these ladies the way that I do. But yeah, let's get right into it. These 3 words, okay, by Stevie Wonder. But let me tell you something. That's the song that my friend sent me that song on Facebook because I was saying how I love the water signs, right? And I just recently did a reading for water signs. So if you have not seen it, go watch that. It's on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go click on my name. Go watch the water sign reading. It's a dope, quick little reading. I got in, got out, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? And then the reason that I'm here is because, we always talk about the divine masculine, divine feminine, right? The person that it was your catalyst to your spiritual awakening. Some of y'all be like, that's my twin flame, but the energy has shifted so immensely. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Give me a second because I want to clean my nose because I realized I got a little coming on. So hold on. Wait. Okay, I'm back. 333 when I was about to really, when I said I needed to step away, but I've seen 333. I've been seeing 222 today. Also seen 1111. Maybe you also been seeing those numbers. And 444. 444 I really feel has been around a lot more so for the collective lately. And 144, right? Even 1144. You know what I'm saying? Has been around too. High Priestess energy. I was seeing that in the not work your light. I can never remember what this deck is called, but in this deck is the High Priestess card that I'm seeing. Someone could have been recently trying to take or siphon energy from you, and you could have been kind of feeling down about that, which then triggered your awakening. I feel like not only does this always, this is how you got into the spiritual game. This is how you got into spirituality, is that you realized somebody was trying to take something from you and you decided to call your motherfucking power back to you. And in that instance that you start calling your power back to you, something really shifted. It's like every time you start realizing somebody is trying to take something from you, you say that's enough. Every single time you say that's enough. I call my power back to me from every person, place, thing, and entity. I call my power back to me from every person, place, thing, and entity. I call my power back to me from every person, place, thing, and entity. I call my power back to me from every person, place, thing, and entity. Right? Yeah, the sky. In an infinite universe, cloud formations, sexual seduction. Okay? Sexual eruption. I felt like I needed to add that in there. Might be with you, but she's thinking. And I know I'm getting a little off track. Let me tell you about this energy. Whatever was your catalyst into your spiritual awakening, you have now taken your power back. And being the fact that you are the empath that you are, you can start feeling when you are shedding your old self and you leaving people thinking the old thinking mechanism, habits, places, everything. I'm here like, it's mine, right? Like you reclaiming your power. Like you reclaiming your power. And so now that you have really stepped into this energy of you reclaiming your power, your time, your energy, it's like, you know, you could be feeling your soul, your heart, like weeping for that old version of you. Like, it's not about where I've been, but it's who I was in that time, in that space that I was in. It's who I was. I feel sad for that. I don't feel sad that I don't love that person anymore, but I remember when I loved that person so fucking much. Do you know how much I was willing to sacrifice? Do you know how many times? Are you aware of how many times I sacrificed myself, and in the moments that I made myself a sacrificial lamb for the betterment of the universe? I feel like Sarah Jakes. Come on, somebody, okay? Like do you know? This is powerful. This is powerful, people. Like, this is some really powerful energy shifts that are happening here because you're no longer in that space. Like, I want that, because you don't want it no more. Why? Because it's no longer in alignment with who you are. It's no longer in alignment with about who you're going to be, what you have, your potential to become, who exactly you are meant to be. It's no longer in alignment with that anymore. But what you do have empathy for, what you do have sadness for, what you may be shedding a tear for, is who you used to be in that moment and how much you was willing to give. That makes you feel sad. It's the empath in you. It's not the lighthouse, right? How you are divinely guided by the Most High God to be in positions in people's lives, in places, work, jobs, situations, all of that. It was all divinely guided. Hello, I heard my phone downstairs beep. Okay? There's a Pisces that just liked my page on, like something I posted on Facebook. Okay, you may be a Pisces here. Okay? Beach, okay? Okay? But it's something about, I don't know, I heard like, oh my mama, on my hood, hey, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag, wish you, okay. You know what I'm saying? You could just be feeling yourself, okay? Like, on my mama. Maybe you know you need to turn it into the Victoria Monet's version. I put that on my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look too good. Maybe you just feel good. Okay, something about claws here. I see like the show Claws that used to be on TNT. I don't know if you know. Something about Niecy Nash is here. But you also could be, again, I'm picking up on Pisces energy, but something about the nails, okay? Yeah, somebody is spiritual as well. Okay, somebody here could be a spiritual donor or be donating to somebody spiritually, like giving them a proper nod, a proper officiate of okay, of acceptance. Like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? From one spiritual soul sister, soul brother to another. I see you. Ashe. Okay? So mote it be. So therefore it is. Okay? Yeah, somebody could live on Haverwood. Something about I see it, Haverwood. Somebody also could live in McKinney. You may live on McKinney Street. Okay. Somebody could live in Denver. Some associate with Denver. Okay. Okay. church, the holy gospel, the holy grail. You are the temple. You are the temple. Okay, Spirit, what else is here? What else is here? Because right now I'm just channeling messages. On my mama. On my hood. Hey, I look. Hey, good. Concert, we got some music here. Okay, somebody could be writing a poetry piece, or you're going to be doing something where you're going to be performing it live. Okay, you could be kind of nervous about it, but you could be telling yourself, I got this. The whole way you're walking up to the stage, you are repeating to yourself over and over and over again, I got this. As you get ready to perform, as you get ready to give this introductory of who you are, as people get ready to see you and witness you in your full glory, it's like, I got this. You keep telling yourself, I got this. You get to the stage, you get ready to perform, and you kill something. You could be thinking this whole time, but if I bomb it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I bomb it, and I'm going to say, like, if I vomit, right? But it's this energy of knowing how to alchemize, right? Like balancing out the bad with the good. Like if I acknowledge the fact that I have this fear, right? If I acknowledge the fact that I fear something, then that should also give me the power to say that I can overcome that fear. But it's okay for me to admit to the fact that I might tank. I might not do so well. We never want to do bad at something, but we also can be honest with ourselves and say, hey, this is a fear of mine that I may not do well, but I'm still going to show up and I'm going to what? Show out. And that's going to be okay. Because let me go ahead and do it. Let me get on. Let me do this. I feel comfortable. I feel like this is my arena. I feel like this is the right place for me. I feel like my voice, my gift, my talent needs to be heard. Whatever product I want to sell, I feel like sold it, right? It should already be done. Therefore, it's somebody be, let me speak it, and therefore it is, right? Because I'm going to make it happen. Because if anybody's going to make it happen, I'm going to be the motherfucker to make it happen, right? It's that energy there. But it's like, but first, let me get my fears out the way. My fears say, I'm a little scared. I don't know how this is going to work out. What if they don't like me? What if I feel like I need emotional validation? What if I get scared and then I get overwhelmed with fear that then pushes me back from operating into my greatest potential because I feel like, damn, well, they ain't really like me. And then I kind of get overwhelmed by all the emotion and the thoughts of feeling like I can't do something. But what if I just get up and I show out and I do it and I keep trying again and again and again and again. And God damn it, I'm going to do well. Because that's all you got, right? Like that's all, that's all I got. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm game for. Like that's all I got. Let me show up. Because if I don't show up, then the only person I can blame is myself, right? And the only person I can blame is myself. The only thing that I can fear is fear itself and fear of being a failure, fear of not doing enough. But then I'm the one that put me there. So who gives a fuck if they don't like what I have? But is somebody going to feel it though, right? Like, let's acknowledge that fear. Let's acknowledge that subconscious mindset that says, maybe you lack something. Maybe you're not enough. But if I get up and I do it and I push that shit out. What do you say? Push that shit out. If I get up and I do it and it's good. It's not, but I can hear you almost say like, will they accept me? Will they love me? Will they appreciate me? Or will my thoughts haunt me for the rest of the days of my life that I did not give something that I absolutely loved 100% of me? That's the game changer, right? That's what separates it's like the phony and the fake people, the people who just put it on just to be like, I'm doing something. And the people who get up and they do it because they love that shit. Like, I'm going to tear that shit up. You don't even know. I'm going to fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you love it. You work hard for it. I'm in the gym. Right? I'm in the gym. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, bitch, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna do it because guess what? Don't nobody do that shit like me. Nobody put that shit on like me. Nobody say that shit like me. Right? Nobody make them products, make that shit. Nobody put them there. Baby, don't nobody sculpt the nail or beat a face like you. Hello? Somebody could be a doctor. You could be prescribing something to somebody. But it's like, you are the healer, right? A lot of you could be the healers in your family. You're the black sheep of the family. You're what people tend to be the terrorists of the family. Because you leave your family in fear for the things that they did not do. excuse me, for the things that they did not do. So when they look at you, they're fearful. Why? Because you project and you mirror to them the things that they lack in their lives, and they wish that they had an ounce of your courage. They wish they would have stood up to their subconscious, to their fear, to those people who are the, what's the word I'm hearing? What is it? Mind something. Whatever it is, it's that is there that keeps them from going around it and seeing a way through a situation. They fear that part. And when they look at you, they see everything that they could accomplish. It's like looking at the most beautiful motherfucking thing in the world, and it's majestic. It's so beautiful. And a lot of you guys don't even know how beautiful you fucking are. It's not on you, it's in you. Your energy, your spirit, your time, your reciprocation, your appreciation, the way you show up to the world. Why do you think that the divine covers you and carries you so well? Cemetery card. Your ancestors adore you. So beautiful to look at. So, look, lighthouse again. You are so beautiful to look at. She is far more precious than jewels. Proverbs 31:10. I almost said 31:8. Okay, 3108. Maybe that's somebody could live in like apartment B 318. I don't know. Maybe you lived there as a kid. It reminds you of something, of a home, a childhood home, a phrase. Maybe you just watch it on a TV show. Something is there for someone. The number 2118 could also be significant to the street Fremont, the name Cody. Okay, somebody could have watched Zack and Cody as a kid. Disney, but I'm also getting maybe you're like, I wasn't a Disney kid. I like Nickelodeon. Okay, cat, dog. Okay. It's something here again with duality. Airport is here. And then this rendezvous. People have seen two sides of you. And no matter what side of you they've seen, you always tend to know how to govern respect, right? People can see the dark side of you, but they get that, right? Like, yeah, if you get a little gritty with somebody, they understand that you're about your respect, you're about your paper too. Like you're a real one. But the reason why, let me say this when I say you real, because everybody's definition of real is very different, because what you consider to be a real friend and what I consider to be a real friend is gonna be two different motherfucking things. But according to your realness and the likeness of you, the way that you stand up and you be raw and be real with your emotion. And for some of you, and this could be in offensive and non-offensive ways, that's real, because when you show up, you be raw, you be real with your emotion. And it ain't like no cutthroat shit, but it's, hey, listen, I'm tired of playing with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of playing, and that's just real, and that's raw, right? Also, I don't know, somebody here could have worked at Subway, something about Subway, okay? My head started thinking about Lindale, okay? Lindale Beauty Empire in the school, Empire Beauty School. Okay, somebody's name here could be Cece. Somebody could be an Aquarius, your star sign. I'm hearing something about horoscopes, okay? Like Taurus, somebody always knew that you were going to be a star. Somebody here could be traveling to the UK too, or you are on tour in the UK presently. Somebody could like the Bears, where you go get them dressed up. I forgot what the name of the store is, but the place where you dress up the Bears. Somebody also could have like Care Bears. Okay, somebody's name could be Claire. Somebody's last name could be Shuford. I'm also picking up on somebody named Sarah. Like maybe you have a stage name and nobody calls you. Everybody in the world knows you by your stage name. You could be a Capricorn, but your real name is Sarah. Okay, something like that. Somebody here is Ethiopian. I've been picking up on a Drake's energy, really heavy for a long time. Somebody's name is Sarah. Sarah? Yeah, beach. Somebody could, yeah. California. Your girls think unforgettable. Okay, somebody could be from California. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Yeah. Sun is so hot, it met your popsicle. Okay, we got the airport and then we got a ship. I just recently watched that movie last night. Something about the people where the earth goes. The new movie on Netflix with Julia Roberts. I just recently watched that movie. Okay. And the planes were coming down crashing. The satellites and all the shit was fucked up. And then the ship came on board. Okay. I mean, the ship came on board. The ship came on land. There's a lot of journeys that are happening here. This is astral. The airport is astral travel. And then the ship is you navigating your emotions. You do this quite well, whether you realize it or not. And it's funny about this astral thing that I got with this airport is because I was literally telling somebody that I was reading for, again, my soul tribe that I was reading for, I told her, I said, I had a dream that some of the things that have recently happened that I haven't really voiced or said, and, I don't like that. I've told myself I'm so used to it. Like I'm so used to nobody caring about things that I care about, and this is pertaining to my family, right? Because when you're the black sheep, they don't really give a fuck what you give a fuck about, and so it's almost like they would much rather for the things that you care about to just end for you because they don't really give a fuck, and they'd be mad if you got an inch further along in life than you would because you don't do things like them. So you know what I'm saying? But it's this energy of me not saying I don't like that, and then I sit and I have him and like, and they did it to me again, rather than I'm just like, I'm so used to it, so it don't even, why would I even give it any more energy because it happens all the motherfucking time. And so I was literally in my dreams in the astral realm doing the shadow work in my dreams, but I got to do it with the people who kind of pissed me off. So I got to address each person, and it didn't even matter what they said because I got to say what I needed to say. And then it was kind of like there's somebody outside of me who's like navigating the dream and narrating it for me. Like, this is going to happen. This person's going to say this. This person's going to say that. You're going to say this. And then when I say what I get to say, then the person who's narrating it is like, oh, like, what did you expect for me not to say exactly how I feel? I thought I was here to do the motherfucking work here. You know what I'm saying? So then they're like, oh, okay. Then they it's kind of like how with Scrooge and then the night before Christmas or whatever the fuck. So it's like go to different things. And so that's what we've been doing lately, is that we've been doing shadow work with people who I'm not very fond of, who I felt like who have been hurting me. And so in my dreams, I get to tell them how I feel about some shit. So that's been very interesting. And then the person who is navigating the dream, because it's like a bigger version of me, and they're like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting you to say that, but do you feel better? I'm like, yes. They're like, all right, moving on. Okay, moving on. Yeah, art exhibition, okay? It's like, do you see this? Okay, tell me how you feel about that. All right, great. Are we done? Can we move on now? Okay, thank you. Let's keep it moving, right? Let's keep it moving. Okay, what else is here, Spirit? What else is here? Zoo. Yeah, it's a lot of Matrix bullshit. It's a lot of Matrix. It's a lot of Matrix bullshit. Dreaming. You could be dreaming of a lot of just things that are going on in life and you just seeing it. Bench is here. You're seeing how all these things are going down, how all this shit is really playing out for you. And it's not even appealing to you or appeasing to you, okay? We got the hotel card here. This could also be you reflecting over, like, a time that you hooked up with, Spirit say keep it a second. A time that you hooked up with your twin flame. You could be really glad that you've gotten past that. Like, I really do feel like at this point, with this river card, because this river card is my abundant card and my freedom card at the same time. So it's like you have freed yourself from the constructs of what you like. You know how when you hang around somebody and you really like them, and there will be a time where you feel like something was off about that in that time frame, and so it like you always replay that dreaded moment back over and over in your head. It's like you finally end in that situation, right? It's like, you know, like let's RIP that situation, let's dead that situation, let's remove ourselves from that. That's what this energy is, collective. Like I'm finally done with a lot of shit. Like I'm really done with a lot of shit. So you've been doing a lot of this in the dream world. You've been doing a lot of this in just spiritually. You've been closing out motherfucking cycle after cycle. Yeah, museum. Okay, goodbye to you. Okay, collective, this is goodbye. Is this goodbye? You know, somebody could be like, but no, it's not over yet. You're like, no, I already said my goodbyes. I made my peace with it because it's time to move on. This is going to be an interesting Mercury retrograde. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Tavern here. Okay. I feel like this is an ex-person, yeah, who wants to bridge the gap. You're going to be finding yourself just in this state of nostalgia during Mercury retrograde. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like going to just be using this time to go, yeah, because the hospital card, the healing energies at the bottom of the deck, where you're going to be going back over things that, you know, where, you know, places that you used to visit, because that tavern kind of gives where everybody knows your name, right? Where you're going to be visiting old places, that bridge, connecting old things and really coming up with reasons why you know, like, I understand why. Not coming up with reasons why, but understanding why you were that person and where you were in that space. And I'm getting this too, that people are going to be starting appearing to you differently, and people are going to start understanding why you were placed in their life. Come on, Lighthouse again. People are, come on, somebody. Yeah, I'm talking to some different type of, hey, Starseed, Empaths, INFJs, like some real, y'all some top tier motherfucking spiritual folk. Okay? And you really are going to start seeing people show up in different ways for you. Not only because it's time, but because the energy is shifting. You got to understand, as you come out of cycles and repeated things, you're not the only one who's going through that shit. The universe puts everybody through this test. We all go through these cycles collectively, and we go through them together, right? But the world does this shift. The world does this access. The universe has everything pivot the way that it does because it's time, right? And it's like rightfully so that it happens. So that you can so that you can understand, like, you're being put in a better place for a reason. I'm hearing like circumstances and finances as we move into 2024, and that being the number 8, it's like receiving the things that you put out. Right? You put out greatness, you're going to receive greatness. Put out mediocre, you make it mediocre. But at the same time, the 8 is a number of abundance, and it's a number of wealth. And I'm getting a number of stream, right? Streaming is more than just what we do online on these phones, on a computer. It's about being able to connect, right? Like, everybody come to the stream, everybody utilize the resources that are here to make this shit a better place, right? At least that's what it should be used for. So anyways, I'm going to close out this reading right here. I'm hearing like this is long awaited, long time coming. Okay, we got beauty salon here, school. Some of you guys can be opening up beauty salons and schools. I think that's really beautiful. And I did mention Empire Beauty School here. In Countryside. I hear something's going to be really unexpected for you. An opportunity coming up. I'm hearing maybe in the month of April or May. Okay, June. Somebody here could be a Gemini. And this opportunity is going to come and you're going to be like, me? What? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, you may have to talk with your friends about it or whatever. But Countryside is here. Rural beauty, peaceful retreat, simple living, hairstyling, makeup artistry, relaxing spa services, grooming and styling. And then we have classroom learning, knowledge acquisition. Yeah, something to do with the beauty industry. I'm hearing it's going to be booming. Like in 2024, it's going to be booming like no other. That could be a really good business investment for others to follow as well to get into that industry. Because, yeah, the jail card is here in the reverse. It's going to be unlocking opportunities for those of you who have been there, especially if you created some type of tenure in that industry. Definitely go about renewing yourself going into the year 2024. leading up to 2026. I'm hearing like, thank you, God, and then like tears, like tears, like, oh my God, something seems like a mirage. Like, I can't believe this is actually happening. Somebody could you're going to come up with a business idea. Somebody here, I'm speaking to you, coming up with a business idea and seeing it go viral and really seeing your dream come to life for what it should be. So that's a very beautiful moment. Congratulations to you early in advance, okay? Because this is a prophetic message for something that's going to happen in the near future, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, let me put that information in the description box because sometimes I tend to forget. Thank you guys for those of you who have booked with me, supporting me in 2023.